Let's switch gears and talk about the BACB announcement from last December. So they announced that they will no longer accept certification applications from individuals who reside outside of the US and Canada. How has this change affected the field in DR?
Yeah, that was a big surprise for us because we were finally moving towards like getting out more certified people in DR. But at the same time, I think it's been a good change. It's really affected us in different ways, but it's been a good change. Not last year, a year and a half ago, with GAP, we started a program at UNIVE, which is a university here in Santo Domingo, to provide the verified course sequence so that we could get a bunch of students certified as BCBAs. And they're still coursing their last couple of semesters and will be taking the exam next year. But after the BACB changed the kind of the requirements for certification, and they're requiring you to be a resident of the United States of Canada, it means that any future students that we have won't be able to get their BCBAs, so that they won't become BCBAs. They will be receiving the same training, but won't be able to get that certificate. So for us, it's been kind of, at first it was super disappointing. It was super disappointing. It was scary. But then it kind of made us realize it is our opportunity to create our own version of a certification. It is our opportunity to make sure that our government and our legislation reflects that kind of certification here, and that it's something that we can definitely do here in DR and use the BACB's task list and the verified course sequence kind of as a guideline, or kind of as requirements to follow. And so now we're everybody's working towards finding a way to create our own version of a certification. We're trying to come in contact with other countries that are also doing this and trying to see if we can find a way to kind of merge the projects and find a way to certify students so that they still acquire the skills that they have to acquire and aren't providing services without any support, or aren't providing services without the skills that they need in order to provide them adequately, and are sticking to an ethics code and are well trained. So yeah, I think it's been hard, but I think it was a good move in the end.
Yeah. So you say you're looking to collaborate with other countries to come up with something together. What other countries, like some in your region or just internationally?
So one of the things that we're thinking about is mostly other countries that are providing the verified course sequence or are providing certification in Spanish, because there is a big language barrier between the BACB and what we're providing. It's been difficult getting the same information, just because when things are translated, sometimes the meaning is lost, and it's hard to keep it true to what it was meant to be. And we're trying to just connect with other institutions that have been doing this in Spanish, mostly to learn from them and figure out how they've done it, if they've developed their own regulations. And it would be pretty cool to eventually have kind of your Spanish version of the BACB, where we're putting out our own literature and we are maybe working to translate some of those things that are really important and have already been done and need to be translated. Because right now there is no one really doing that. And there is a lot of literature in English that is super important and is really helpful and has already been done. And it would be easier to just translate it than to do it all over again.
Right.
And it would be great if like we could work together in order to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the other countries that are pioneering this?
I know that I know that Habla España, so in Spain, there is they are providing the VCS, and I can't remember, but there were 2 other countries in South and Central America who were providing the VCS or a version of it.
Cool. Because actually the university, correct me if I'm wrong, but the university in DR was the first in that area to start providing the VCS, right?
Yeah. So in Central America and the Caribbean, we were the first. And it was the first master's program that you could be certified as a BCBA after you took the exam and everything. Because a lot of universities just provide the VCS, and if you have a master's program, you can take the VCS and then apply for the exam. But we were the first complete master's program. Mm-hmm. So for students who had just had their undergrads and didn't have a master's degree, we were the only program that was doing it in Spanish at that time.
Mm-hmm. You've been watching Autism Knows No Borders. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so let us know what you think in the comments section. Click here to watch this interview in its entirety. You can also find us on your favorite podcast app. Tune in each week for engaging conversations of how people across the globe are inspiring change and building community. Thanks for watching. Take care.